Today I'll be showing you the best duplication glitches I know of, so let's get on with it. So all you need for this is a barrel, crafted like so. Just pick that up, place it down, get your stuff you want to duplicate. Now with everything you want to duplicate in your inventory, head on over into your options, video settings, render distance, crank it all the way up, simulation distance, crank that all the way up too, and max frame rate, turn that all the way down. Now go back into the barrel, put everything in, there we go. Now hit Control Shift Escape, which will bring up your task manager, find Java or the Minecraft launcher, and just hit end task on that. Now you just launch up your launcher again, and then launch the game again. Then you just go back into your world. What you should see now is your items in your inventory, as well as into the barrel. And now you can just go on, drop your settings back to what they used to be, and you have successfully duplicated items. Nice! And just as a note as well, this is 1.21.2 release candidate 1. So basically this is also going to work in the future, and it'll probably continue working. If save state duplication glitches aren't your thing and you don't think it's ethical enough, this one is way more simple and also works on servers. Unfortunately, it only works with tripwire hooks. So what you want to do is just start off making a big L like this, place a piston in the middle here, 2 redstone on there, a redstone torch here, and 3 more redstone like this. Now you should have something that looks like this. Then you place a trapdoor on this L block here. You also go and place a trapdoor facing this way on top of the redstone torch. Then we stand here, place another piston. Now you should have something that looks like this. Place your tripwire hook here and here, and a string in the middle. Now I'll hop on into survival, so you can see it actually works. And then we just place the armor stand right here. Boom. And suddenly I have 3 tripwire hooks. And then we just flick up this this trapdoor, not trapwire, and just kind of do this for however long. And then eventually you collect your tripwire hooks, and then you just do it a little bit more, and then you continue doing it a little bit more. And here, as you can see, after a couple of uses, I already have 19 tripwire hooks. Then I escalated quite quickly. Let's move on to the next one. This next little duplication glitch is a little bit more useful because we're going to be duplicating strings. So we want to start off by facing west. So if you take a map, you can see that if you're facing left, that is the right direction. So when you notice that, or you press F3 and look at the facing direction right here, you can then start to build your farm. So we just want to dig a little place in the ground here, place some barrels, and then we place some hoppers into those barrels. Then take any block, it can be trapdoors, regular blocks, whatever, and you just encase the hoppers right here. Then we're gonna build a little enclosure for this, like so. So this is the kind of shape you should have. Now you just build up the back wall like this. This looks like the bottom of a statue. Anyway, we're gonna place trapdoors right here so that they're flush with this. Remember, not on the outside here, but flush with this. Then we're gonna place tripwires on here and 2 string. Now we want to place water on the back blocks here, so they're like hindered by the trapdoors and won't flow onto the string. We're gonna go above the trapdoors, place a lever, flick it down like that, and this is the whole duplication glitch. Remember, we're still facing west. That's the direction you want to be looking for this thing. Now I'll hop on into survival, get some shears. Then I stand on top of this block, and then I want to hit the string and flick the lever. And suddenly you just have infinite string. Like this genuinely looks like some command lock stuff, but it isn't. Yeah, now you have a genuinely infinite string that'll just keep pouring here. So if you want to have a lot of wool, this is the method for you. And you can just leave it running, and eventually it'll probably fill up, and I'll speed up tick rate like this. This is interesting. Yeah, it'll fill up quite quickly. It's just that's a lot of okay. Anyway, on to the next duplication glitch. Oh yeah, and if you want to stop it, you just flick up the lever. Very nice. Right, so this one is also a string duplication glitch, but maybe the last one didn't work for you, so let's try this one. Another easy way to tell which direction you gotta face is after you've slept. This is where the sun will be coming up, and you just want to face the opposite way, where the sun goes down. As proof, here is time 9,000, and you can see that the sun is in this direction, or maybe 12,000. There we go. Yeah, this is sundown, and you just want to face this direction. Now just dig 4 blocks into the ground, place your barrels, then place a row of 3 hoppers, and just have that on all of these barrels so that you feed string into all of them. Now at the back, you will go 2 blocks up, place 2 dispensers on either side. In the middle, you want to place your blocks and tripwire hooks with some string in the middle like this. Then just place some water inside of the dispensers and a button on the side. And that's literally it. Now I'll hop into survival, try the string, press the button. There we go. And again, this looks genuinely cheated, but it's not. What's happening here? Oh, right. I have just discovered a flaw in my thing. So you see how nothing's getting picked up? Well, that's because the dispenser's not locked. So let's fix that, shall we? Now this will be almost solved if you just move it one down, but it'll still happen. So even if you do this now, the string will still get stuck in between. So you just move it one down, and you also place water at the back to help flow the string into the hoppers. Maybe you just place a block here. There we go. And now you just encase the whole thing. And there we go. Now you have your little noise maker with some water. That doesn't really make sense because it doesn't even flow anywhere. There's no blocks on the sides here. And it'll slowly fill up with string. And of course, string has lots of uses. You can use those to trade with villagers and level up your Fletcher, for example. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. For this next one, you'll have to have gotten to the stronghold and activating your end portal like this. Now you want to head on under and just block up all the lava. Now under this, you can place either walls or fences, but I'm just going to go with fences and fill up the bottom. Now what you want to do is make sure you go 6 blocks up. So from the frame of the portal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then just place some blocks at the top here. So make sure you can drop it over the middle of the portal like this. And just hop onto a block right here. I'll hop into survival and I'll drop the dragon egg. Also, easy way to tell is if 1, 2, 3 blocks above the roof of the stronghold. So let's just drop all our items down here. The best things for this is dragon eggs and anvils. But you can also drop gravel and sand. Basically anything with gravity. Now that we've dropped everything down here, let's do a 360 and go on down. And wow, as you can see, we got a chipped anvil. That's unfortunate. But we also got 9 regular anvils. And we doubled our dragon eggs. Very nice. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is rail duplication. So start off by placing a block and 2 more diagonal like this. Now go to the side of this block, place your observer, pig, you're in the way. Place your observer facing into the block and place a piston facing opposite. 2 slime blocks like this. Redstone along here and a lever on the side, and then just 2 rails right here. Then all you need to do is flick the lever and then unflick it and watch it go. This is very satisfying to watch, honestly, because it just shoots at rails and sometimes they fly further. If you want to stop it, just flick the lever and you can replace the rails with anything else. For example, detector or activator ones. Place those there, flick the lever again and watch it go. And now you have infinite of all the types of rails, which is especially useful with powered rails because they require gold to make. And as a side note, it doesn't work even if you try to extend it. It's just these. Just make multiple of these. Now this next one is for duping carpets, and there's a couple ways to do it. But what carpets are useful for is that they work as fuel in a furnace. Hence you can place them in the bottom. What that means is infinite fuel for whatever you're doing, like a super smelter or something like that. So you just start with a block and an observer facing into it like this, which you can see by the arrow going into it like that. Then you just want to place your piston right here and a couple slime blocks above. And for this first one, you'll need a coral fan. Just place that at the bottom of the slime blocks and then just place carpets above. Then place a lever on the bottom block you placed first and flick it once and then unflick it. And here you have a carpet duper. Then when it's extended like this, you just build a glass cage around it, making sure nothing touches the slime blocks, which these wood, so let's move those back. Or you can just make it out of glazed terracotta because that works too. And now with the enclosure in, just click the lever on again and boom. And now you have a little water stream which all the carpets will go in, and you can just place your hoppers right here instead of wasting a lot of them under. And then you can place a whole bunch of them in a line like this and just wire them all up with repeaters. Make sure they're repeaters and not redstone dust. Just flick it off and you have them all going at the same time. Very cool. This next one is a little more simple, but same premise, but you won't need the coral fans, which is good. Just place your block, again, an observer facing into it, piston on top like this. And you have 2 slime blocks on top, so you will need slime blocks for it, of course. Then you have your carpet on top of the piston this time. Here we go, lever on the block, and you just flick it once and unflick it, and there you go. This one is way more fun because it genuinely just shoots carpets like this. And if this is what you're interested in and you have some malicious intent, you can just set them all up in a row like this, and you have a carpet launcher which just shoots carpet carpets at people. And it actually goes quite far, and it's very consistent. So if you have your furnaces very far away, or you just want to shoot carpets at people, this is what you'll need to do. And yeah, these are all the duplication glitches I have for you today. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.